When you find yourself in a neighborhood that's vastly different from what you're used to, especially if it's an area that has a reputation for being rough or dangerous, it's important to know how to act to avoid unnecessary trouble. Here are some key points to keep in mind to ensure your safety, and to show respect to the community. Number 1. Blend in and stay low-key. The most important thing to remember is to blend in. Flashy clothing, expensive jewelry, or high-end gadgets can make you a target. People in rough neighborhoods are often more street smart, and they can easily spot someone who doesn't belong. Dress casually and avoid anything that screams wealth or privilege. Your goal is to not draw attention to yourself. Number 2. Be aware of your surroundings. Avoid distractions like constantly checking your phone or wearing headphones. If you're walking, keep an eye on who's around you, and try to stick to well-lit, populated areas. Being aware of your surroundings not only helps you avoid potential threats but also shows that you're not an easy target. Number 3. Be respectful and mind your business. Respect goes a long way, especially in neighborhoods where people might be suspicious of outsiders. Don't stare or make unnecessary eye contact, as it can be seen as a challenge or disrespect. If you're asked a question, answer politely, but keep it short and move on. Don't get involved in other people's business, and avoid giving your opinion on anything that's going on. The less you insert yourself into situations, the safer you'll be. Number 4. Move with purpose. People in rough neighborhoods are often quick to notice if someone is lost or unsure of themselves. Even if you don't know exactly where you're going, move with purpose. Walk confidently, as if you have a destination, even if you're figuring it out as you go. If you need directions, it's better to look them up discreetly before you get there rather than standing around looking confused. Number 5. Know when to leave. If you start to feel uncomfortable or notice things are getting tense around you, it's better to leave sooner rather than later. Trust your instincts. If something feels off, it probably is. Leave calmly, and without drawing attention to yourself. It's better to be safe than sorry. Number 6. Avoid flashing money. Never show large amounts of cash or pull out a wallet full of cards when you're in a rough neighborhood. Pay with small bills, and if you need to make a larger purchase, try to do it discreetly. Avoid counting your money in public, as this can quickly make you a target. Number 7. Stay sober. If you're in an area you're unfamiliar with, especially one that's known to be dangerous, it's important to keep a clear head. Avoid drinking alcohol or using substances that could impair your judgment. Staying sober allows you to remain alert and make better decisions if a situation arises. Number 8. Avoid confrontations. If you find yourself in a situation where someone is trying to provoke you, it's best to avoid confrontation. Don't engage in arguments or fights, nothing good can come from it. In many cases, walking away is the smartest thing you can do. If someone is trying to intimidate you or get a reaction, staying calm and not taking the bait is your best defense. Number 9. Keep your valuables secure. If you have to bring valuable items with you, make sure they're secure. Keep your phone in a front pocket or inside your jacket, and don't leave bags or purses dangling where they could be easily snatched. If you're driving, lock your doors and keep your windows up, especially if you stop at a light. Number 10. Trust the locals. Sometimes the best way to stay safe is to take cues from the people who live in the area. If you see locals avoiding a certain street or area, follow their lead. They know their neighborhood better than you do, so trust their instincts. If you're able to strike up a friendly conversation, you might even get some tips on where to avoid or how to navigate the area safely. Number 11. Have a plan. Before you even step foot in an unfamiliar neighborhood, have a plan. Know where you're going, how to get there, and how to get out. If you're visiting someone, make sure they know when you're arriving and when to expect you. The less time you spend wandering aimlessly, the safer you'll be. Number 12. Stay humble. Finally, humility is key. Don't walk into a neighborhood thinking you know better than the people who live there. Be humble, respectful, and aware that you're in someone else's space. Arrogance or entitlement can quickly lead to trouble, while humility and respect can often earn you a pass. Navigating a rough neighborhood can be intimidating, especially if you're not used to that environment. However, by following these guidelines, you can minimize risks and show respect to the community, keeping yourself safe while avoiding unnecessary trouble.